Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are taking a road roller all the way from Barstow, California way up to Reading, and let's have a look at the map and see how long it's predicted to take. 13 hours 50 minutes. I don't quite know if I'm going to get a second job in. If I do, it's going to be a relatively short one. Without further ado, let's get rolling with our road roller, also known as a steamroller. I don't quite know, but I do know it's because they don't run on steam anymore. I was gonna say I don't know why they're called road rollers, but I do. They used to run on steam, they're now just used to roll out roads. They're still called steamrollers here. They're not just nondescript rollers of a road variety, like ATS calls them. As far as I'm aware, they're still called steamrollers in the US too, but I could very easily be wrong. So let's get our gears going. Nothing behind us, we're good. So, out in the open road, and yet again, as with the previous few videos, and streams and whatever, I'm going to be doing all of the speed modulation manually, so I'm going to go into 5th. Just try and get a bit of extra fuel efficiency out of the engine. We're turning here, we're turning here, we're turning here, we're turning here. Oh boy, that was close. That was a lot closer than I would have liked. That was a lot closer than I would have liked to having a big accident. Just keep it in 3rd high here until we crest the hill. Now 4th low. Up into high range again. I don't mind using low and high ranges like this because it makes sense. It's the way to get the best acceleration out of the truck, and just build up through the gears in a logical manner. Now, because we're in California, and we're going to be in California for the entire day, assuming we don't end up in Nevada for some reason, if I do take on a second delivery, because of that, we will be limited to a maximum 55 miles an hour all day. Which means this delivery is going to take slightly longer than it would if I was doing this in Nevada. So, yeah. Nice bit of open road. I do like the general designs of the roads on here. I mean, you can see different patches and bits of patchwork and cracking from heat, and my god, is it hard to keep to 55. In 5th gear, I might swap down to 4th again. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to take up more fuel, but it's actually easier to keep to 55 in 4th. So yeah, I do like the tumbleweed as well, the way they've done that in the game, and the various oil derricks, which I don't know if they're oil or water pumps, to be quite honest. Pumps of some description. So, oh, we're in a town. So presumably we're gonna hit 65, okay. I was expecting a 30, not a 55, because we're coming up towards Bakersfield. Presumably we're going to get a 30 here. Yeah, we're going to get a 30. Now this I can do in third high. Just for fuel efficiency reasons. And the fact that in reality you would be going in a lower gears than you'd probably need through a town just to keep it quiet, so... I mean, this thing is beautiful. This truck. Track's nice and straight too now. Now that I got the hang of it. Eep. How close did I come to the... I can nudge up a bit. Or just plain go because the light's gone green. The guy ahead of me just isn't driving. Wow. I don't know why that caravan just decided to stop in the middle of the road. I call them caravans, I know they're like RVs or whatever you call them in America. I call them caravans. They're the closest approximation to what I know as a caravan. Plus they're almost universally driven badly, so I feel vindicated in calling them caravans. Spot the Top Gear fan. So, yeah. How's a burger place? What's the burger place called? It's called Burgers. And there's a Walmart. Sorry, Walbert. Walbert? Dude ahead of me is turning off here as well. Just gonna tap the brakes. So I have a feeling he's gonna do something really stupid at the bottom here. Yes, he is in fact coming to a stop. Stop. I don't know how close that was, but it was far too close. Alright, we are good and on the road. It does help if I remember to change gears and stop indicating. So the truck that came out in front of me is causing a minor traffic jam. I'm going to essentially hook onto the back of this convoy ahead of me. And hope that doesn't cause problems. It's going to cause problems. This convoy is going to cause problems, and I know it's going to cause problems because I'm already catching it quite quickly, and I'm not even going 55 yet. So I gotta kind of hold back to about here. Why are you slowing down? Why are you going like 40? Am I going to have to overtake a convoy? Apparently not, because they all turned off the entire convoy. That was different. That was definitely different. So let's get back up to 55, 52, 54, 55, 56, 55, there we go. I'm going to try and hold it there as much as I can. Nice big train. Kind of wish that the trains across the tracks were a bit longer though, because it's usually just a track unit. Is that train moving? Yes, it is. Didn't realise that. This is just a beautiful game, especially like at sunset, which it is now. It's not sunrise, it's almost 7 PM, because you get the beautiful god rays coming in, being blacked out by the trees and whatnot, and you get completely blinded by the sun because it's at the wrong angle. So I'm just gonna drive like this for a moment. Now. The sun's at completely the wrong angle, and then you go under a bridge, you get the beautiful god rays as the bridge blocks out the light. It's just amazing what they've done, what SES have done with HDR and bloom and whatnot, because that does look like a real sun. Like, that does look like the sun, and then, you know, it goes behind a cloud or something and it just kind of fades. And you can still see that it's there, because you can see the God rays, but it's just out of view. Like, if I were to look over here-ish, no? If I were to bump over the seat somehow, or if I had an Oculus Rift or Track IR, you'd be able to, I'd be able to look kind of out the window. I'm gonna put my headphones back on properly because I've realised I've been talking really quietly. I could look just out the window. It's actually, oh my god, the sun's behind a cloud. That's why it's been kind of dim. It's behind a cloud and it's setting, so it's got kind of two different effects on it at once. And yes, SCS, other game developers of Sims, make note. This is how to do a lighting engine, because it's just fabulous. And I know that 90% of this video is probably going to be me talking about how good the lighting engine is, but it really is. It's better than most AAA games. I mean, most AAA games have like a set light somewhere in the sky that's like, oh, here's the sun, we're not going to have a day-night cycle. But SCS decided, no, we're going to have this light source, you know, in the form of the sun that rotates around the game world, and gives you a day-night cycle. I mean, I know it's just a giant sphere around the map, or the area of the map that's currently loaded, but it does work. I'm going to turn on my full beams just to irritate every driver coming in the opposite direction. Get up to 55 because I'm going to be overtaken by literally every car ever. If I don't, probably will still be overtaken by every car ever, but I'll be going a bit faster. So I'm going to aim to try and have this video around the 45-ish minute mark, maybe. I've kind of dumped the idea after the last video, which was like almost an hour, of having the double delivery on a Sunday, just because I'd have a 2-hour stream on a Saturday. This is the reason. I'd have a 2-hour stream on a Saturday and then have to do another 2 hours, maybe even more, of ATS just to get the Sunday video ready, because I record these a day in advance. So today is Saturday. It is 9:56 PM, so I'm slightly late today because I ate late. Literally made myself a bowl of noodles and I was like, that's my dinner, because my parents ate out and never told me. So went down about 8:30ish, made some noodles, and that was me sorted. I should have guessed they were going out for dinner. They were actually away for the day, but yeah, I wasn't aware that I was supposed to sort myself out, so I just threw some noodles together and was like, hey, food. For wondering what I had, it was I think instant noodles from Aldi, I want to say, and it was like spicy prawn flavor. They were delicious. One of the few spicy, like quote-unquote spicy instant things that actually had this spicy heat to them. We're at 19, I want to say that's 19,316 miles on the clock. Don't worry, I saw the 40 this time. And now we're going into a 30. Through, I didn't quite get the name of the city, we're going through Stockton. So I'm going to turn off the high beams because we're in a town. I'm going to be a responsible trucker. Responsible trucker needs to move up a bit and not hit the back of that pickup. gonna start off in crawler gear and see if that helps my takeoff at all. So we got a green light. So many gears, 7 gears essentially just to get up to 30 miles an hour. Oh dear. Looks like we're turning left up here, so I want to switch lanes. There's nothing behind me or beside me, just as a kind of a more important thing. Don't hit the cops! Of all the cars to hit, that is a really bad one. And I don't know if the truck's completely in off the road. I want to say it is. It must be, because there's a big rig coming down the inside of me. 2, yes. So, truck is completely off the road. We're just kind of rolling forward slowly with traffic. And, generally wasting our time. Because this is eating up fuel and time before the next rest is required. Which I don't know. We're good on fuel, or we should be. I'm not too sure about time before the next rest. Trucking, everybody. Waiting for a green light. Is there any traffic going in the other... There's no traffic going in the other direction. We're stopped at a red light for no good reason. This is one of those situations where the traffic lights would probably be switched off at night, because this is basically the main road through the city. And very few people are going to be coming from the opposite direction. So I'm just going to keep it to the low gears until there. Let's up immediately. I'm going to be turning right up here at this intersection that's quite well hidden. Wow. That's slightly dangerous. And the high beams can go on again. Can't see any headlights in the rear view, so we should be good. So up to 55 we go. That looks like LA just off in the distance. Could well be wrong. Yes, it's Sacramento. Well done, me. Through here, we'll probably be getting a... Yeah, we're going back up to 55 here. So I am getting better at seeing the speed limit signs, especially with the full beams on. And as an added bonus for you guys, they mean basically that you can see what the hell I'm doing. Because I do know this game can get quite dark at night. You can see where I'm going and then whatnot. It's 65, so it's still 55 for us. Is this just a merge lane down here? Yes. 58 is not good. We are continuing on this road. This is really silly being in the middle lane. I guess the middle lane is if you plan on going straight for a while, but I like being in the rightmost lane if I can be at all. So what I'm going to do is I just go in to the right lane here, and just for safety reasons stay down here. I mean, this lane is most likely going to merge up ahead here, but just to allow for traffic to pass me a bit better, yeah. So here's the merging point. 58 again, slow down. There's a way station on the other side of the road, not on this side. That's good for us. Means we can't get called in. That's kind of my fear, is a way station. Because they are just annoying. On the bright side, the traffic's moving rather freely as it can. So there's no big issues there. What's that speed limit sign say? 70. Good, that's good for us. Basically means we keep to 55. Be careful of that cop there. And way station in 1 mile. Are we getting called in? Doesn't look like it. Here's where it really pop up, and no way station for us. Good. I don't know what happens if you skip a way station, and I don't want to find out. That's something I just want to try and avoid. Also, I've noticed there have been some strange billboards of late, and I can't quite figure out where the hell they've come from, because I swear I saw one earlier on for Gunning Gamers, and I was like, how the hell, what, how? Some public storage up ahead. I'm not going to make the middle of the desert joke again, but I'm going to stay in this lane just so the cops can't ping me for anything other than maybe a bit of mild weaving. But I haven't been drinking, so they can't do me for that. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, I really want to try and get some extra deliveries in today, if I can, and well, an extra delivery. If I can get a reasonably decent one from wherever we end up. I'll take it. That's like one that's short. I don't want to have 2 very long deliveries back to back, because this is basically going up the spine of California, going right up the center and stopping up near the top. I don't want to have one that's like go down to the end of Nevada or go up to Jackpot, Nevada. No, that's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to see if I can find a relatively short one. That's maybe just a hop to the next city even, and see what we can do with that. So this is the kind of video I was hoping for on Friday, by the way, is the dull, everything is going exactly as I wanted video. Not the, oh crap, I have crashed into an invisible wall, I need to find the nearest place where I can get my truck repaired real quick kind of video. Looks like we're pulling into this lane to immediately pull back out of this lane. That is wonderful, because we are taking the next off-ramp. Because it looks like we're nearing Reading. It looks like we are in fact nearing our destination, which is good. And we're going left up here. We don't really need to indicate, but it is good manners. Not too much traffic, which is good. just get this truck up to speed again. There we go, mostly up to speed now. So we'll just take this corner that has really nice camber. And that is what camber is. Camber is when the slope of the corner leans you in so you can take it slightly faster. Just imagine Daytona, the way that it's got like really high banking, high steep banking. That's highly cambered is the correct term for it. You know, to allow you to go 200 miles an hour 6 inches behind the car ahead. And you do want to actually be about 6 inches behind at Daytona, because you don't push the car ahead at Daytona. So our destination is just up here. We're going for what, 26 minutes or thereabouts. We might get a second delivery in. We're not going to Voltson. Voltisen. We're not going to the motor place. We are not taking that turn off because that's not the way into the motor place. We are going in here. I hope this is the right delivery spot because there's two really close to each other. To bitumen. Yes, this is the right one because I can see our delivery spot just there. So I'm just gonna line the truck up reasonably well. Get it to come to a stop. And slowly and carefully put it in. I don't need to be going super quickly, because I'll get a better parking job done if I go slowly like this. If I can still make out that there's tread on the tires, I'm going slowly enough, because this, it becomes quite difficult to make out the tires, the tread. I want to be able to... I am actually using the tires as a gauge of speed, because I'm not checking any speedos or anything. Tires and revs. That was relatively good. Put on the parking brake and offload the cargo. So we used 129 gallons of fuel, that's fine. We got $11,000, 657 XP. We're about halfway through level 14, halfway through level 13 now, and we've got 13,274 total. Before I do anything else, I want to see is there... Well, before I do anything else, I want to rest. So I'm going to go into the map. This is normally something I keep to the streams, but considering I need to make a decision on whether or not I want to continue the video. What the hell is that thing? Whether or not I want to continue the video, I'm going to do it as part of the recording. Let's take off that. That was the way out right there. I've just passed it. Dang UPS guy getting in the way. So there's a rest stop just over there. And we do need to rest and we do need to get some fuel. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just slow up like this. It's loaded too much, but I can kind of clutch roll it over. Like that. I'm using the clutch. Just roll it up to 1 mile an hour and get it moving. Aaron's, I swear that's a legit company. Napa Auto Parts, yes. So there are some legit companies in this now for some reason. I don't know if it's a mod. Oh, it must be a mod doing it because of the real trailers thing that I've got. Because I know Aaron's is a thing because it sponsors the Aaron's 499 at Dega, which I think is on tonight. Like IRL tonight, not. Well, yeah, actually, no. Tonight, as you're seeing it, not tonight as I am recording it. That's what I meant to say. So, I actually have the timeline correct. Ooh, I know that tonight, for me, I'll be watching WWE Payback. Because I actually spent €12.99, which is €1 cheaper than I thought, on the WWE Network. So that I can watch Payback, just to see how the build pays off. Because it was a good build. So let's turn off the engine, on the parking brake, and rest. And I want to see now what the so I'm at $7,167 left. Okay, so job market, freight market. I'm going from Reading to Reading, no, to Reading, to Reading, to Elko, no, to Elko, Las Vegas, no. Well, Truckee wouldn't be too bad. I think. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the video here, because realistically these Reading to Reading jobs just aren't worth it. I'm gonna just go setting price. So yeah, the best price is down to Las Vegas, which is one of the worst price per distances. So yeah, I'm gonna just end the video here. If there was a decently short run, like something to, well, I know there is a job to Reno, but that is so ridiculously bad. Like $18.25 a mile, that's not worth my time. I want at least kind of $20 a mile, and that brings me down to LA. This brings me over to Truckee, which is not too bad, but still fair distance. Las Vegas, Elko, and then the three that are completely pointless because they're really expensive per mile, but just that one is literally delivering to itself. Wow. Yeah, it's just not worth my time. So, thank you all very much for watching. I've been Rainbow Dave. You have been watching American Truck Simulator, and we've gone from, if memory serves, Barstow through Bakersfield, up past Fresno and Huron, past Oakland, Stockton, Sacramento, and up to Reading. So we basically came out here, went down along this road here to take us past Bakersfield, pretty much through Bakersfield, came up along here, went straight through the middle of Stockton, passed just beside Sacramento, and came up here to Reading in California. And that's where we'll be starting the next video on Tuesday. So until next time, stay safe and goodbye.